Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for taking the time to spend with me. I definitely appreciate that, guys. And what we're taking a look at here is the division. And I'm going to give you a light review. And I say light because I am not your traditional RPG player. So I don't think it's fair for me to try to give a real review, being that, with me not really being an RPG guy, I don't know what should and what shouldn't be there, or what makes the RPG great and not so great. So, I'm just going to give you what I like about playing the division, what I dislike, things of that nature, and we'll take it from there. All right, guys. Now, I want you to pay attention to this first scene here. As you can see, I looked around and I located a ladder on a rooftop. My instructions here is telling me to go to a rooftop to get to my mission. And I want you to to look at how I navigated this. Just take a look here. You're gonna see me going through this room, and I'm trying to figure out, okay, where am I at? I've kind of lost my sense of direction here. I think I know where I'm going, so all I'm looking for is a window because I saw a ledge that I could, get on and then go up the ladder. So I come into this room. I'm like, okay, this is it. And I jump out the window and I break my legs. Not literally, but come on, man. I jumped out of the window. Like, how stupid is that? And then I look around like, oh, what happened? But that was funny. So now let me go ahead and get into the review, guys. First, I'm going to start off with things that I like. And let me just say overall, love this game so far. It's a phenomenal game. And I am already satisfied with my purchase. So let's get that out of the way. Another thing, the two things that I really like about the game is the replay value and the fun factor. The fun factor in this game is off the charts. I've played with friends, I've played solo, and I love it. I mean, I've played this game every night since I've gotten it, and I know it's early, but I don't see that feeling going away. I really enjoy this game. That's number one. And number two, what I really love is the cover fire system. You guys know how I feel about cover fire. There should be a cover system in every type of shooter, a Battlefield, a Call of Duty, and I'm going to say Battlefield because that's my game. There should be a cover system like this. So you guys know I love the cover system. All right, now let's go ahead and get to the things that I'm going to give feedback on. I can't necessarily say they're dislikes. It's just there needs to be some feedback in these areas. And shout out to my boy Azul Effect. We kind of collaborated. He gave me a couple options. Couple things that he definitely wants to see improve. So I'm going to go ahead and read them off to you guys here. I have my notes just to make sure I don't miss anything. So let's try to do this as quick as possible. Don't want to make this video too long. Okay, first and foremost, the directions. The arrow. We definitely need some improvement there because it seems like it doesn't fully work the way it should. Sometimes when you're playing in a group, not everyone can see the arrow. We've experienced that. And sometimes it doesn't really seem like it's leading you in the right direction, or it disappears and reappears. So we definitely need something, addressed in that area. The fast travel is way too slow. I mean, it's almost like placebo. You hit the button and you hear this, this little, I don't know what that noise is that you hear in the background while you're waiting to travel. I guess you're marching or whatever, but it's too slow. To me, it should be more like a teleport. I hit the button and within seconds, I'm at my destination. That would be fast travel. Loading times also at times are very, very long. Way too slow. Way too slow. And, I understand it might be because of, the size of the game, and, maybe it has something to do with how many people are, on the server. Could be. But, hey, it never hurts to give feedback. The spawn points also, real problem right there. When you're playing with a group and you're trying to compete a mission and you spawn right in the line of fire and then you're shot again. And oftentimes that happens. The guy who you spawn on is the last one standing, and then y'all both get shot, and boom, you have to start over. So we definitely got to do something better with the spawn points. Put you in a location where you can at least safely get to where you're trying to get to as far as the action. Don't just throw me in the line of fire. Now, speaking of spawn points, also, not necessarily a spawn point, but this is another point Azul wanted to make. When you revive someone and you're in cover, why do they stand you up once you're revived? You should be able to revive and stay in cover. So if you're down and we're in cover, I revive you, you should be able to go right into cover instead of standing straight up and get shot again. Now, sticking with the same theme, man, about being revived, another thing Azul Effect wanted to mention as well is you should be able to revive yourself once you reach a certain level. That should be one of your abilities or what have you. Now, I'll be fair in saying, I'm only a level 10 right now. I still got a ways to go. I think Azure is probably at a level 13 or 14 as of now. So maybe that is something that you can acquire later on. We're not sure, but we definitely want to mention that in case you can't, in case it's something that just can't be done. We feel like you should be able to do that at some point. You have an ability that can revive yourself, a shot of morphine or something like that. Other games have been able to do that. So that's another piece we want to add to that. Now, another thing I want to talk about, man, is the blast radius. I mean, the blast radius for grenades is just not where it should be. I'm sorry. And I understand that, with this game, you might be fighting enemies that have a high level or what have you, and armor and things like that. But come on, it's a grenade. What would happen if you throw a grenade in a crowd of real people? Everybody gets killed or legs are missing or something. And, I'm not just picking on the division. There's a lot of games I played, in terms of, let's say, traditional shooters that I feel the same way about. But again, I have to give my opinion off of the experience I'm having with this game. So those are just the things, man, that we want to, see improved a little bit. Again, the direction and the fast travel and the low, loading times and spawn points and reviving and cover and being able to revive yourself and, the blast radius definitely with grenades. So, those are a couple of things that we definitely wanted to mention. One other thing I wanted to mention real quick, and, speaking of cover, since the cover system is so good, I don't like the fact that you can't lay flat down or prone or whatever, prawn, whatever you want to call it, however you pronounce it. The cover system is so beautiful, man. I feel like I should be able to lay down flat. The CPU can do it. You see enemies laying down and kind of shooting you from like a sniper position, but you can't do it. So I definitely want to see that as well. And, another thing real quick here, man, this is not a huge deal because every game goes through this, but like the clipping of the body, like going through objects and stuff like that. Like I said, man, all games have that problem, but it's just an eyesore. So, I don't know which company or what genre would figure it out first. But that's another piece of feedback. It just looks crazy sometimes when you can just run through trash and it's like the trash ain't even there and your body just warps through it or you warp through somebody else's body. So, little stuff like that. But overall, again, man, love the game. Great game. I give you guys, many praise. I give you a lot of applause. This game is good. I'm really enjoying it. But if we could get some of those feedback elements to, be improved, that'd be great. Also, another thing real quick, sometimes your the group member's gun is floating on top of his head. I don't know what that's about. But that's all I got for you guys. So definitely leave your thoughts, leave your comments. I promise it won't hurt you to hit that like button. And until next time, peace. Once again, guys, thanks for coming by. And if you want to interact with me live, head on over to Sim Standard Radio every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, along with Smitty and Azure Effect. The call-in number for the show is down in the description. Now, of course, for more content, go ahead and click the link above. And before you go, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. All right, guys. Until next time, lights out.